This is Trixie the Golden Witch, and you're on the stoop. I've got a review of a recent track from Desiigner. I'm ready.
What you reviewing? What you reviewing? What you reviewing?
I've never really listened to a whole lot of Desiigner. I remember when Panda came out. Seemed like that was the only time I really heard from this guy being talked about in pop culture. So I didn't really have much of a sense of what his sound is. But I enjoyed this track. I do think it's vapid. It's not a particularly artsy song, but I think it sounds really good. And watching this music video, I know Desiigner is somebody who at this point has to have a lot of money. He's got like 21 singles despite having no full albums, like one mixtape and one EP. So this is a guy who's, really getting the most bang for his buck he can as an artist. He's not out there like trying to grind out tons and tons of songs and like make all these massive statements. It's more like, I want to have some hits. And, listening to this song, I got the feeling of like, this is somebody who knows, almost innately perhaps, how to make a song that just sounds good. Aside from the beat and the production being really clean and nice and just kind of a chill, vibey beat, his voice sounds great on it. It's mixed extremely well. There is some use of autotune on this song that is like, I think there are probably people who could listen to this and not quite realize it has autotune just because it's subtle enough, even though I don't believe at all that Desiigner even could sing the melodies that he is singing on this song. And I say that because he sounds so breathless, like singing these melodies, that like it sounds like somebody who is attempting to reach that note and shouldn't be succeeding, but is because of that extra boost. And it's not that I don't think that I literally think he can't hit these notes, just that singing them in the cascading way he does, I don't think he could quite do it without the digital effecting of it. But it sounds good. I like the way his voice sounds put through that effect, and that they didn't have to like T-Pain overkill it, because like he probably can sing to enough of a degree that it wasn't that necessary. But that melody line really stuck with me, particularly because Desiigner has such a low ass voice. I started hearing it and my first thought was, oh, this is like if Future sounded good. Like, it's that same ultra deep bassy sound, but like, trying, like not like asleep at the wheel, but like trying to sing a song and make something pleasant. And in watching the music video, which I would describe as being about the coat that Desiigner is wearing, I love the coat. I think it looks great. Desiigner doesn't have much of a face or persona. There's not really much of a character to him. And reading the lyrics, it's just like, I pull up in my Lamborghini and let's go. We go hard. That's my thing is, I go hard. In the context of the song, it seems like what he means by that is just like, yeah, I don't know, I make a lot of money and do things. Like, it just seems like Desiigner's overall mission statement is be successful, which is fine. It's great. He's not trying to be like pretty. He's not trying to be a artist. He's not trying to be anything like that. He's just trying to make some good songs about being successful. And I think the song is very effective at that. Again, it's vapid. Like, reading the lyrics, a lot of them aren't saying anything, and the ones that are saying something are just like, I have a car. Let's go. It's sort of pitched as a, like, I guess, to me, this seems like a song for the girl in your passenger seat. If you're a Desiigner, it's like, hey, I made this song so we can chill and do the things the song is about. I guess I struggle to see who would find this song particularly relatable. I do think it's more or less for the ladies, in the sense that it's sort of a fantasy about, I don't know, being with Desiigner. Doesn't sound that exciting when you say it, but I guess the song gives the vibe of like, I would like to be in your Lamborghini going hard and to this nice music. So yeah, I think it's a song that sounds good, doesn't really have much to say. It's a little bit of an earworm, but I would probably get sick of it if I had to hear it too often. It doesn't really seem to have been like a hit per se. It had less than 1 million views on YouTube, so I would say it's a nice little pop song for some people to listen to a couple times and forget about. That's okay. That's better than nothing. Desiigner, keep doing what you're doing. It's obviously highly successful. So this has been Trixie the Golden Witch. You can find more of my reviews of music, my interviews with artists, and my own music that I make in collaboration with producer and editor of this channel, Desiigner. And you can contact us about having your own music hosted to this channel, or just hanging out and being cool, chill pimp friends. You can leave comments about what you think we should cover on this channel as well. And never forget that music is on fleek.